It's What the Fuck Wednesday on Beyond the Noise, where we stream, we talk, and everything right now is shaped by you, the listener. Drop your thoughts, your questions, your chaos, and let's see where the conversation goes. No scripts, no filters, just real-time connection with you on this episode of Beyond the Noise.
Welcome to the sound we're breaking through. The stories unfold, shining bright and true. Diving deep in thoughts, we'll take you higher. This is the movement, feel the burning fire. Let the voices rise in the echoing space. Join the celebration of every human face. Beyond the noise, we make our way. We make our way. Stories of courage, lighting up the way. This is our time. We're ready to play. On the Soar Network, we'll seize the day. From opinions that matter, we'll lift each frame. Reflect on a journey, yet we'll never be the same. In the heart of the noise, where the wisdom resides. Join us in the moment, where the spirit abides. We soar above it all, breaking every chain. Ignite the passion, let your heart sustain. Beyond the noise, we make our way. We make our way. Stories of courage, lighting up the way. This is our time. We're ready to play. On the Soar Network, we'll seize the day. Get ready, world. We're turning up the heat. Together we rise. Can't accept defeat.
Welcome to Beyond the Noise, the What the Fuck Wednesday version. I am Republic Sentinel, aka RS, and I am joined by my magnificent co-host, one Yankee Free. What's up, Yankee? How you doing, man?
Hello. What's going on, everybody? Good to see y'all.
Greg, Ohio, Liz, what's going on? Hey, I wanted to point out we shared a link in the live chat. Don't just disregard the first one. That's the Rumble. I did that by accident. There's a YouTube link. Yes, we are actually live streaming over on YouTube.
On the boobs. We're on the boob tube.
We're giving it a try, especially when we're doing our less controversial stuff. We figured any expansion that we can get, the better. And if you are on YouTube, we'll have to mention this numerous times throughout the broadcast. Follow us on Rumble, because God knows we might say the wrong thing, and YouTube will smack our hand and say, and we won't be able to stream for a week. So come over and join us. Hey, we got a raid.
DA1 with a raid.
Well, thank you, Liz. Glad that you're following over there. And thank you, DA1, for the raid. Just coming from midweek banter. I know Yankee was on there. Ashelon was on there. And, of course, DA1. Moonlight Rider.
Moonlight?
Raging Gemini. Prozac.
Prozac, right? How good is it to see Prozac?
Good to see Prozac. How you been, brother? Rogue Nina. Hey, tonight is
Nina, how are you?
all about you guys. We're talking Ashelon, Chaotic, Aged Mushroom. The gang's all here. Listen, since we've got all y'all in the live chat, why don't you guys start throwing down some questions or some things that you guys would like to talk about? This is a show all about you guys tonight, just like we did last week.
'Tis the chat show, and we don't. It as for now, it's What the Fuck Wednesdays. But if our schedule ever does happen to change, which it's most likely to, due to our life schedules, it may not be What the Fuck Wednesday anymore, but there definitely will be once a week. We will do a What the Fuck show, What the Fuck chat. Maybe that's what we'll just call it. What the fuck, chat?
What the fuck, chat? Instead of What the Fuck Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck, chat?
we can do that. WTC. What the fuck, chat? No. WTFC. There you go. WTFC. Was told there would be meatballs. What's up, lover?
Good to see you, lover.
If you've got some stories on meatballs, let us know. We'll look them up and we'll discuss them. Are the Jays going to win the World Series? I hope so. I'm tired of the Dodgers, man. Prozac, what the fuck?
Is
whatever.
is that where they swing the stick at the little white ball?
Yes, the little. He pretends like he doesn't. I've seen him watching football. I know that he watches football from time to time.
I honestly only watch football. The only time you see me watching football on Sundays in the Grill Zebo is because Crazy Dude is here and he likes to watch it. I would never put it on. If it were solely me, I do it being a good, gracious host. I have a guest over who likes to watch the sports ball, so I put it on. We put it on.
I got you. And I've seen it.
But definitely baseball, that I've never watched and I can't stand. I think I would rather, I've always said that I would much rather watch golf than baseball. And I'm not a fan of watching golf.
I like both of them. I even used to watch the NBA once upon a time, but I don't watch anything but college football anymore.
Well, it's one of those sports, Firepaw. It's one of those sports where how about this? How about this? Is that the one where they swing the stick at the little white ball, scratch their own balls, and spit? That's that sport, right?
Wait, Raging Gemini, how do you know that Age doesn't watch sports? I'll just tell you this. I haven't watched baseball for 6-7 years since that whole All-Star game debacle with Atlanta, Georgia. Remember that whole thing pissed me the hell off. And they said that they couldn't stand that Georgia had passed a voting law, right, where you had to show ID. So they moved the All-Star game from Atlanta, which is 70% black-owned businesses, to Colorado, which is 94% white-owned businesses. There you go. That solves the racism problem, doesn't it? Right? If there is even a racism problem. There will always be racists, but I don't think as many people are racist as they like to pretend.
Yes, welcome, YouTube. Yes, we're screaming about racism.
Yes, absolutely. Wait, we've only just begun.
We've only just begun, BoobTube.
But I am sick of the Dodgers. The Dodgers, they pulled the whole Yankees thing where they've always got all the money and all the top talent, and it just gets old.
If something ain't exploding, I'm not watching.
Well, we love you, lover. But I'm not exploding. And I don't think the Yankees planning on exploding tonight either. So
we've both been known to explode from time to time. So there's always a possibility.
There is. Wait, what you want to start off with talking about this whole thing that Trump plans to build this ballroom? You want to talk about this?
Let's.
All right. So let's get context first of all. So what the guy is he's using his own money and money from his PAC, right? I think his donors, and he is going to build some magnificently huge, incredibly
gaudy
over the top. Yeah, gaudy exactly is the word. Ballroom for the White House. I mean, I particularly don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, it's not even his PAC, like Prozac said. It's private donors. It's not even it. Yeah, okay. It's just people who said, "Yeah, I'll donate to that. I'll give you money to do that." Yeah, and his own money, and he said his own money, just like the flagpoles. Which how come? Why weren't there already ginormous flagpoles flying the ginormous American flags at our Capitol? I don't understand that.
I have no idea.
It took Trump to do it
with his own money. Wait, we can't spend tax dollars on that, but we can pay tax dollars for illegals to stay in 5-star hotels. Come on.
Boiling point. Thank you for the raid. I need to get some kind of graphic for when we get a raid and do something.
Yeah. Hey, ask Grok. She'll tell you exactly where to go to find it.
No, I'm gonna make my own.
We've been talking a lot to Grok, the two of us, and we're gonna bring some of that into the show tonight.
Thank you, Boiling Point.
Yes, thank you, Raiders. Welcome. It's good to see you.
30 beautiful Patriots in the room right now. What's going on, everybody?
Firepaw says, why does the White House need a ballroom? Room? I know what you meant. I don't know. Entertaining diplomats? I have no idea. Wait, what, Yankee, why does the White House need 2 bowling alleys and a swimming pool?
Exactly. Why does it need a basketball court? And why does it need 2 bowling alleys? And why does it need a swimming pool? And why does it need any of those things? Because they're in there, added by individual presidents. Thank you very much. Trump's not the first one. Yes, this is grand. And of course, they need to show they're not demolishing the entire East Wing. They got to, if you know anything about construction, you got to take something off to be able to build onto something else. Like if you like to expand it and make it bigger, you got to take some of it off so you can get to the bones to build off of. So It's not like they're demolishing the whole thing. Mm-mm. It's just ridiculous. Now, listen, I do not have TIS by any way, shape, or form. I don't have a problem with the whole ballroom thing. Okay, you hold dinners, you hold, heads of state come, and you have these big events, and a ballroom would be a great thing to have. I am not excited about Trump decorating it though, because it is going to be disgusting. It's going to be gaudy and gold. It's going to look like something threw up gold over everything, just like what he did to the Oval Office.
The Oval Office, yeah.
It looks like, what was it? Actually, I was talking to Grok about it today, and Grok was like, yeah, isn't it? Because then we were talking about the flagpoles and the ballroom, and Grok was like, yeah, isn't it funny how the outside with the flagpoles and everything else is so patriotic and American, but the inside seems to be Vegas now. I was like, it's so true. What's up, Neuro?
Nixon was my dude. Nixon actually wasn't as bad a president as everybody, as the media made him out to be. Trump's using private money. Where was it? Prozac said that they took out a sidewalk. And the bowling alley has been there forever. So's the swimming pool. I think it was.
There's two bowling alleys. There's two bowling alleys because they put one in. And who was it that put the pool in? Whoever put the pool in put the second bowling alley in.
FDR or Truman. I should look this stuff up. Well, no, here. Why don't I just ask Grok?
Yeah. You go ahead and ask Grok. You know, this is what I asked Grok. I said, Grok, can you give me a bulleted chronological order of presidents that made renovations to the White House?
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do that verbatim. Eve, can you give me a bulleted
chronological
order of presidents that added to the White House?
Are you sharing so I can put it up
here,
or
I'll
no?
I'll share it. Yeah. Uh-oh. See, now it's so it's listening to everything I say.
Hand?
Hold on. Let's go back.
Yep.
Okay. No, it didn't do it. Grok, could you please give me a bulleted rundown of the presidents in chronological order that added to the White House?
Right. Let's get this straight. From oldest to newest, here's who expanded or renovated the White House. Brennan. John Adams, first to live there. No major adds, just moved in. Thomas Jefferson. Added the east and west colonnades and offices in 1801. James Monroe, rebuilt after the 1814 fire, finished by 1819. Andrew Jackson, added stables and a greenhouse in the 1830s. Chester A. Arthur, first big interior overhaul in 1881. New wallpaper, plumbing, the lot. Theodore Roosevelt, added the West Wing in 1902, including the Oval Office later. William Howard Taft built the East Wing in 1909 for better flow. Herbert Hoover expanded the West Wing for more staff space in 1930. Franklin D. Roosevelt added the modern East Wing and bomb shelter in 1942. Harry S. Truman, full reconstruction, 1945 to 1952. Steel frame, balconies, the lot. Dwight D. Eisenhower added a heliport in 1957. John F. Kennedy restored decor and added family quarters tweaks in 1962. Richard Nixon built the press center in 1970. Anyone else stand out to you?
Well, yeah, didn't Barack Obama add a basketball court? Who added the swimming pool?
Yep. Barack Obama turned the South Lawn tennis court into a full basketball setup in 2009. Removable hoops, proper lines, the works. As for the pool, that was Franklin Roosevelt in 1929, indoor one off the West Wing, mostly for therapy mind after his polio. Covered over later by Nixon for the press center, but it's still down there somewhere.
All right, so there you go. I muted Grok, but what else?
Did you? I missed about the bowling alleys.
Eve, what about the bowling alleys? Didn't someone add bowling alleys to the White House?
Oh, absolutely. Harry Truman kicked that off in 1947 with 2 lanes in the West Wing, a birthday gift from mates back in Missouri. He wasn't mad on bowling himself, but staff loved it. Eisenhower shifted them to the Executive Office building later, and Reagan popped in a single lane right here in the White House basement in the 80s. Still there, hidden under the North Portico Drive.
So, wait, they're hiding shit? They're covering over stuff? What
Yeah, they're building. That's our whole thing is that each president does so much stuff that and then the next one, just like somebody said, I popped it up on screen. Who was it that said it? I'm sorry. I think it was Highway Dog said, don't worry, because when I was saying how gaudy it was going to be, Highway Dog was like, yeah, well, the next first lady will redecorate it. Like, that's what they'll do. And that will be taxpayer dollars. They will use taxpayer dollars to redecorate it. I would guarantee.
Terry, I'll ask Eve that if you want. No, go ahead.
But that was, yeah, you can definitely ask her that. But that was my other thing too, is that, okay, the bowling alley can be covered over and something put over it. The swimming pool can be, subfloor put over it, and that's like the press room now, and things like that. There's no covering up this ballroom because it's going to be effing ginormous.
Absolutely. All right, let's ask Eve really quick. I go back and forth with calling her Grok or Eve. It's all good, but let's ask Eve. Eve, of the expansions that have been made over the years by different presidents in the White House, how much of it was publicly funded and how much of it was private?
Most expansions, like Truman's full rebuild in the 40s, Roosevelt's wings in the 30s and 40s, came straight from federal budgets, taxpayers footing the bill through Congress. A few bits, though, leaned private. Eisenhower chipped in personal cash for that heliport. Nixon used donations for the press center. And now Trump's pushing this $200 million ballroom fully on donors in his lot. No public dime. Odd how it's flipping, isn't it?
Well, there you go. So the one thing that I can say about what Trump's doing and others, I do find it funny. So Truman and Roosevelt used public funding. These guys expanded government, I think, the most of any presidents in U.S. history. They expanded, like, where you had Social Security, you had Medicare, Medicaid, all these things get started under those presidencies. This was where they weren't called that at the time, right? But they've changed their name, but they've never ceased to exist. And they can call it whatever they want because it was, the Great Depression or World War II, whatever they want to use for their excuse. They still expanded government. Dems are just mad. They wish they had big balls.
Just a question, y'all. Is my level much louder than Republic Sentinels? I'm looking at the meter and it looks like he's a little lower than me. I don't know if that's on his end or my end. And if it's completely lopsided, please let us know and I'll try and fix it.
It's most likely on my end. It is. And it's probably because I'm using
the
microphone.
There you go. So much better.
It's because I'm using the Grok. It's going to constantly turn me down until I turn off the Grok stuff, I'm sure.
Did you open Grok in Firefox? That's what you need to do.
No, I did not. I am in Comet.
Comet.
Everything is
I
in
like Comet
tonight.
I like Comet. Everything here is in Comet too.
I am enjoying the absolute heck out of Comet. Very good time. And I'm enjoying Grok too, by the way. But yeah, so I mean, I personally don't care. Yeah, he's going to spend $240 million, $250 million. Good. It's his own damn money and it's his and it's donations from his supporters. I'm good with it. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with it at all. Like I said, every president has put their stamp, their mark on the White House, and that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, if it was being taxpayer funded, I may have more of an issue with it, but it's not. So it's I just know it's going to be disgustingly gaudy and just awful gold everywhere, and but again, that'll change. That the decorating of it can definitely change, and it will.
Oh, I would have a big problem with it if it was taxpayer funded. I'd have a huge problem with it. Giant. We don't need a fucking ballroom. We got problems that we need to fix in this country. We don't need a $250 million ballroom. and taxpayers. I'm sick and tired of all the taxpayer stuff that we have to that we foot the bill on that we have no reason to foot the bill on. Like, I don't know, sending more munitions to Ukraine, or
Yeah, we need to stop that shit.
we need to stop all of it. I don't even listen. Call me an anti-Semite. I've got plenty of Jews in my family, lots of Jews in my family, and I love them all to death. I have nothing against Jews. I don't want to finance Israel's anything Israel. I don't want to finance any of it. I'm not even in favor of a lot of the public programs, but if we're going to have them, I'd rather my tax money going to them than a foreign government's itchy balls for going and attacking another country. That's what it is. It's just like they're sitting there going, we gotta go attack Iran. No, we don't. No. The whole thing just pisses me off.
A lot of them are now with the tariffs boiling point.
Yeah.
Highway Dog, I've been saying that for so long. And seriously, we are in debt. Why? How? Okay, riddle me this, Batman. Maybe somebody can explain it to me, because I'm a financial pleb and I don't get it. But if we are that much in debt, how are we giving money to other people? Don't we like if I'm in debt and it gets that far, like they're gonna garnish my wages. I'm not gonna be able to buy food because they're gonna take their money. Like what? How? I don't get the concept of being in debt yet being able to send billions to Ukraine. I don't get that.
Imagine there was a time in this country where the tax rate was what, 90%? 90% of your pay went to taxes. Now, that I don't think that might have just been. Let's do a quick rundown of it here really quick. Eve, what was the highest tax rate ever in the United States? 94% on income over $200,000 in 1944. And of course, the rich hid their money better. But anything over $250,000 a year, 94% taxes. So,
Loverdose. Step 1, legalize cocaine. Step 2, tariff the shit out of South America.
Love it. Let's do it. $40 trillion in debt. That's like fake money, dude. And a lot of that debt is owned by the Fed. Before to that debt. So I think the biggest holder of U.S. debt is Japan at right about $1 trillion. And China is right behind them with like 850 million or something like that. No, we own most of that debt, which kind of doesn't make a whole ton of sense, but that's where you get your inflation and printing dollars and all that garbage. Well, lover, you might want to seek help. That's seek help. Hey, it's just like, were there Canadians complaining about the price of whiskey? Because God knows nobody drinks Canadian whiskey. Is that even whiskey? I'll get my housework done at those prices. Yeah, somebody said, well, we're going to have to mow a lot of lawns to pay off that debt. Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Is it $200 million a day in cocaine biz to Colombia boiling point? Yeah, so there you go. So long as it's not affecting the U.S. pocketbook, I don't care what Trump does with the Oval, with the White House. He could dismantle the whole damn thing, and they could just have lawn chairs. I'd be great with it.
Lawn chairs. Yeah.
I'd be great with it.
Well, you know what I am? Speaking of Trump and the White House, do you know what I am absolutely disgusted by? Like a ballroom fits. A ballroom fits. You hold events and world leaders come here and okay, whatever. Whether we needed this extravagant of a ballroom or not, that's up for debate. Whatever, but it fits. The whole thing that's going to happen on July 4th for the 200th anniversary, to me, does not scream Capitol. It should not be on the lawn of the fucking White House. I'm sorry. I have nothing against the UFC. I have nothing against that whatsoever. But that, a UFC card on the front lawn of the White House does not scream class to me by any way, shape, or form.
Well, here's what I would argue. If we're going to go with the class thing, one of the things I can't stand about politicians is this fake class that they act like they've got. The truth is that we were a bunch of paupers that came over here. Everybody that came over here to the United States, they were a bunch of outcasts from their own communities. They came here and started anew with the freedom to do so. I don't care about that. It's just that the biggest thing with the UFC is probably they're the only organization that will do anything affiliated with Trump because everybody else has got TDS. When I don't think it should be on the White House lawn either. No, I would agree with you on that. It should be somewhere else. I don't care where. Somewhere in Washington, D.C. or something like that.
Right, somewhere on the mall. Somewhere on the mall would be fine.
Yeah.
But on the
I
White
agree with
House front lawn? No, that just doesn't. I'm sorry. If you want to do an event, and absolutely. But on the front lawn?
That okay, I fully agree with you on that. UFC, that none of it bothers me. I would
No.
Yeah, but on the mall, that seems right. That
The
seems
only
right
thing-
to me.
The only thing I thought of when I first heard it, first I thought it was a joke. And then when I realized it was real, I'm like, oh my God, we are officially living in idiocracy.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's Age.
Who said that?
Screams,
Age said it. Oh, yes.
UFC does scream idiocracy.
Well, wasn't that the president? Wasn't he a fighter or whatever? And in Idiocracy,
I think so. Yeah, yeah. I've only seen Idiocracy once. I definitely should watch that again. We should do like for when we can finally do it, or maybe through locals or something. We should do for paid subscribers or something. We should have a night where we just we show something like that. We do Idiocracy, The Patriot, shit like that. We have watch parties or something.
could do
Would that be an idea sometime? We never use our locals like at all, and that I mean, it might be a way to be able to do that.
We're on there right now.
It's just nobody ever uses it.
Nobody's there.
I know.
Actually, there's an issue. I don't know why, but every time we try and stream to locals now, I get a degraded connection to locals. That doesn't make sense considering Rumble owns it.
That's just it. Well, shouldn't Rumble be like infusing locals into Rumble? I would think. I always thought that was the plan, but apparently not.
Listen, I do not have a problem with the whole UFC event thing. Not at all. I just don't think the White House lawn is the place for it.
I concur. I didn't honestly, I didn't realize that. I remember hearing the affiliation with the UFC, and I was like, yeah, well, it's because Trump was a big facilitator of the UFC. He was a big supporter of it, just like he was with what? Was it WWE or WWF? One of the two. He would always let them do their shows in Trump Tower and stuff like that. So, But duels would be dope. Oh, bring back duels. Hey, that's how we got rid of Hamilton, didn't we? Yes, I'm not a fan of Hamilton. Hamilton thought we should be a monarchy. Bring back the king. But yeah, on the White House lawn doesn't make any sense to me. Why on earth would you do that? It compromises security, does it not? Think about the undertaking that there's going to be to make sure that it's secure and no dipshit gets in there with a bomb or something.
Yeah, like, and I wondered that too. Like, I don't know. Are they like putting up? Is it just gonna be the Octagon and it's televised, or is there gonna be like a live crowd there on the lawn watching this? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So
it's Trump. There will be a live crowd there. Yes. Trump feeds off the crowd. Let's just be honest, dude. I love the guy, but yeah, he feeds on the crowd. Lover Dose says live crowd. So did you hear that? Is that I would assume that there's going to be a live crowd. Yeah.
But yes, the security is going to have to be off the charts, or it could
Terry
be a bad
Lee,
night.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Red v Blue. Red's got to win every time because they're red won the election, right? Is there no crowd? There's nothing for him to
Yes,
talk
Fireball.
about.
Trump definitely is a crowd whore.
100%. 100%. His entire existence, he's been all about the crowd. I don't know. Yeah, it's the 250th anniversary. You know what I would like to see? I'd like to see a bunch of Revolutionary War reenactments.
I would like to see that too.
Yeah.
All right, Patrick, you enjoy your dinner. I would like to see what the Army's birthday parade should have been on the anniversary.
Instead of what we got.
Yeah, that was pretty. I'm sorry. That was the production of it was pretty pathetic. So I definitely think definitely a big military parade, and yeah.
Firepaw, I'm in Illinois, so Ulysses S. Grant was from what the hell's the name of that town up north? I can't remember. This town up north, west. It's in the northwest corner of the state. Can't remember, but they do Civil War enactments every single year. And they set up all these camps, and you see they eat authentic food from the time. They show you like how they used to, patch people up, the different medicines, the herbal medicines that they had. They'd have actual like armies marching against each other. It was we'll get you your parade, Jinping. What are you calling me Xi? Do I look like Winnie the Pooh?
No, I think that was directed at me because I said there should be a big military parade.
Oh, I think there should be too. I'm fully endorsing that. But if they had a nice big military parade and then they had like Revolutionary War and reenactments and showed what people really, what they wore. A lot of those guys didn't have boots. They didn't have socks. They were, it was really wild. I'd love to see reenactments of that stuff.
Boiling Point. I just looking back, I saw your comment. I didn't see it, or I would have put it on the screen, but I would love to join you on MAGA midday. But unfortunately, I'm working during the midday, and I can't yet. But if I ever am available, I would absolutely love to join you. And those of you who are not following Boiling Point, you definitely should, because you all know the rule in here. Anybody raids us, you have to turn around and go follow them to say thank you. So everybody in here that's not following Boiling Point should be, by the end of this show.
Absolutely. Always. We got, raids from Boiling Point, DA1, and wasn't there someone else? There was one other one. Sorry. Oh, no, it was just two. Okay. Yeah, reenactment of Gettysburg. That would be interesting. When did I sign this agreement? I'm calling my attorney. Damn it, lover. Why do you got to bring attorneys into it? Can't we just settle this outside of court? Just those two lists. Okay.
Terry Lee, thanks for the follow. Appreciate
Love you, Terry
that.
Lee. Thank you.
Look at that. 173.
Woohoo.
We're moving on up our fledgling little channel here.
Episode 44, right?
44 tonight, yes. My attorney says, give me a dollar. I want my $2.
Hey, if that's all attorneys cost, some of them, that's all they're worth. Maybe even less than. Some of them should pay you for even wasting your time. Yeah, Civil War, Revolutionary War reenactments. Hey, Europe should host some World War I reenactments. Mustard gas and all. Now, my lawyer is great. Most of the time, I just have to split the 8-ball with him. Oh! I have no idea what you're referring to, lover, but I have a feeling that it's something untoward.
So, what is the deal? Did you hear about what did Ukraine strike in Russia today?
Oh, I don't even know.
Ukraine hit something, and basically Putin was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm done talking. And everybody's saying that, yeah, Putin's just going to finish it now. It's just, there's no more negotiation. He's just going to finish this and put an end to it.
I don't think that had anything to do with DJT. It probably had something to do with NATO and their asshole leadership in Europe. Probably like, oh, no. We need this war. How else are we going to erase our debt? We're all going broke. 300 drones and 74 missiles.
Damn. Thank you for the follow, Jason Beep Cizora. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
4774 lover. What difference does it make at that point?
Yeah, right.
It's all garbage, and hopefully they weren't missiles that we provided to them.
No, they were the Dark Shadow missiles or something. They're
from the UK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The hell with them. This whole thing is just a mess. We'll be lucky to get out of it without a worldwide conflict. They hit some chemical plants. That was productive. Look, at this, never at any point was Ukraine going to win this conflict, ever. At any point was there even a remote possibility that Ukraine on its own could ever win that conflict.
No.
At all.
Nope.
And to that I say, you might want to submit then. Yeah, just submit.
It's too lucrative though. It's too lucrative for everybody to submit. We should have not been involved at all, and we should absolutely stop. There's no need for us to be involved whatsoever.
Agreed. 100%. I've been opposed to it from day one.
Let Europe worry about it.
Yep.
It's not our problem.
Yeah, Trump, I guess, is dropping a bunch of tariffs on them, but or whatever the embargoes, sanctions. But it doesn't do any good because Europe is just going to continue. This is what's so messed up is that Europe continues to want to wage this war with Russia, and they're still buying Russian oil and natural gas, just through back channels. The whole thing, I mean, if that doesn't make you sit there and go, wait, why are they fighting again? I don't understand. Exactly. Dog and pony show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we've talked about this on the show before. It's not because China has cornered the market on those minerals. It's that it's expensive to mine them here. We've got like some of the biggest deposits in the world. Rare earth minerals doesn't mean that they're rare. I've heard this all described by people in the mining industry. They're not rare. They're everywhere. Problem is that it's how hard it is to get to them, how much labor it costs to get to them. And China can do it very cheaply because they employ slave labor and do not use proper safety
children.
protocol. Absolutely. I mean, this is what all of these climate activists should have to sit down and watch is, these lithium mines and how this shit is mined and what happens to these poor children, 9, 10, 8 years old that are out there working in these lithium mines, kills them, the whole 9 yards. That's what makes them rare. They're not rare. They're everywhere. We can find these things. I think gold is more rare than half of these damn things. And we can find that everywhere too. Now, they've been trying to set up processing plants here in America. The problem is that the cost to do that is too high. That's where screw China. That China cuts every corner that they possibly can. That's why they had an aircraft carrier go right out into their bay and sink. Because they cut corners. Rare earth metals are a specific grouping on the periodic table. Yes, but give them pyrite and tell them it's gold. Yes, Firepaw. Fool's gold, if you will. Yeah, but I also believe, if I'm not mistaken, we used to think they were a lot more rare than they are. We have found, that was North Korea, I think, with the carrier that sunk. I'll look it up right now, but I know I heard about China. I'm pretty sure I read about it. Yeah. There's video. It was China, but China denies. On August, no, wait. That's a different one. Oh, they had a submarine as well. Their nuclear attack submarine. Yeah. Sank in late May, early June while docked at Wuhan. At Wuhan, yes. Confirmed the event using satellite imagery that shows cranes salvaging the vessel from the riverbed. That's, what they said that it occurred while it was not yet commissioned and potentially carried nuclear fuel, though no radiation leakage was detected. And what is it? Underlying
so says
factors?
Who?
Poor,
so says
poor
who? China?
Yeah, China ain't saying shit. They're denying that
Right.
it even happened. We just have video and satellite footage. But It said that the exact cause of the accident has not been officially confirmed. But experts believe it was most likely from flooding during construction or fitting out operations. The Heritage Foundation and naval experts suggest a fouled hatch or incomplete shipyard work allowed uncontrolled water ingress into the hull, possibly during a pressure test. But again, you're not going to get any information from China. Poor construction oversight and corruption in China's defense industry may have degraded safety standards. No. I work in the mining industry, and we watch mining videos out of China every year for safety.
China used their own parts, apparently.
Exactly. And what was it that Trump was coming out getting them to stop dumping steel and aluminum into our country because it was so poorly manufactured that it was very inferior, and we were using that material in the building of new ships and jets and shit like that. A lot of people say that China has a bigger navy than we do. Yeah, they're all fishing boats. They're all fishing boats, dude. Well, if Pooh Bear says it didn't happen, then it didn't. Exactly, lover. Exactly, lover. You might be right about the carrier. I didn't see the carrier. I saw... The carrier might have been a collision, actually, in the South China Sea. China Coast Guard vessel collided with a PLA Navy destroyer. That's not an aircraft carrier. I thought it was an aircraft carrier that sank. Newsweek. I don't know how much I trust Newsweek. I guess I don't really want to give them clicks.
June 6th, 2025, North Korea has reportedly refloated a warship after it capsized during a launch attempt. That
would be them. Yes, but that's not. This is the United States and China, Chinese Foreign Ministry. Here you go. Facing China's rapid expansion of the war fleet, the world's largest by hull count with more than 370 vessels, except most of them are fishing boats. The U.S. military has been strengthening, sinking exercises. Yeah, that's not it.
Do you have those to give out, Neuro? Look at you.
That's awesome. We can't give those out, can we?
Not that I'm aware of. I saw on the drive home today, I was watching Viva, and Rick went in and gifted 10 in Vivas.
The Minks. The Chinese lost their aircraft carrier Minsk. Minsk. M-I-N-S-K.
Damn, over 3,084 gifted so far.
Damn! Good on you, sir. Ham Nation. No, it's probably just the, as far as carriers are concerned, it was probably just North Korea that lost a carrier. Because it's not saying that they lost a carrier. They lost the submarine in port. That's it. So you're probably right about the North Korean carrier, which doesn't surprise me either. Either way, aren't they a Chinese vassal anyway?
There you go. Greg Ohio went and got his gifted Rumble Premium.
Good deal. Thank you, Neuro. Okay, thanks for that, Lover. I did see that reported. Yep, third rail. Have you seen those fishing boats? They're always all over, off the coast of the Philippines. And, of course, everything is military use by the Chinese government.
Thank you, Neuro.
The CCP will make anything.
Moonlight got it. Woo-hoo. Thank you very much, Neuro, for the gifted membership or gifted subscription.
Red Rash.
So for those of you that weren't in here earlier, because we mentioned it right off the top, we are actually broadcasting on the boob tubes tonight too. And I think we only currently have 5 followers, subscribers, whatever the fuck they're called on boob tubes. Are they followers or subscribers? Or I think they're subscribers. They're subs. Yeah, they're subs. We only have 5 so far because we don't really do. I've got some shorts put up there, but if y'all wouldn't, if y'all do use boob tubes at all, then hop on over there and give us a follow over there as well. Let us let us build elsewhere as well. Let us just grow the whole channel wherever we may be.
It's BTN Podcast.
BTN underscore
podcast. Yeah.
Yep.
Here, we can share that link here in the live chat. If you use the boob tubes, I still use it. I don't stream over there, but I still use it.
Well, you do now.
Apparently. Wait, what? Aren't we also live on X and Kick?
We are on Rumble,
and
X, Pilled, Kick, and YouTube tonight.
X can sometimes get a bit of get people watching. I haven't seen much anything on Kick.
But nobody chats in X because you have to be a premium member to be able to chat, which I think is retarded.
It is. It absolutely is. It is ridiculous.
Wait. Oh, no. It was just the one. I'll say, wait, did Neuro do that again? No. Liz was just thanking him now. Ms. Firepaw went and got her premium as well.
Nice.
Well done. Look at all the green Doritos in chat now.
Oh, side scrollers are doing it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bunch of the guys from from Geeks and Gamers, right? Aren't there a couple of the guys from Geeks and Gamers that are over on side scrollers? They always talk about side scrollers. I know that.
Terry, I am a local place by me called Gorilla Vapes. They're actually making my juice for me. It's my old Prozac over on the boob tube subscribed. Thank you, Prozac.
Thank you, Prozac.
They're making me some of my old recipes from when I used to make vape juice. I used to have my own company. And then it got stupid
cool.
with regulations, and I still had all my recipes.
Oh, really? You don't know what happens if they don't give them all away? Yeah, that's some clarification that should be made. They did make the changes, right? For subscribers, right?
Yes, for memberships.
Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if there's any hanging around, they go randomly to your followers.
Which is exactly how it should be.
What's up, Down?
Down.
Terry, I don't know what RS is vaping, but mine, this one's DOF of mine. This one is my old recipe I called DOF, Depth of Field. It is, if you ever had Kellogg's Special K red berries, that's this flavor.
Nice. I have to talk to you sometime about how you did that. I've never done. No, I almost exclusively use Naked.
Well, if you have a local vape shop, that'll make it for you. I can send you the recipe to give them.
I have a number of local vape shops. I don't know if they'll make it though. I've never asked. I didn't know that you could do that.
Are they vape shops that make their own custom flavors, or do they just carry other?
I think they just carry,
juices?
but I've never asked. So, but that's I ran into Naked after I did a bunch of research, and Naked is supposedly very clean. I know that there's a bunch of people that talk about how they get popcorn lung from vaping, and it's because of the chemicals that are used in mostly imported vape juices. So Naked was a good product from what I could tell, so I used it. You make your own too? Awesome.
I was making my own just for myself, and actually Crazy Dude and I went halvesies on. I still have some left in the bucket. I have a 5-gallon bucket of VG and a couple gallons of PG and some flavors, but it just got I was like, it's just so much easier, especially now that I go there, and they give me a discount too. So they don't charge me full price when I go in because it's my recipe. So
what's up, Firepaw, over in the YouTube chat? Good to see you there. Thank you.
Firepaw.
Woot woot. All right. Well, sir, should we do our top of the hour break? Even though we're a little 10 minutes short. 10 minutes over.
Well, we were I think we started a couple minutes late anyway.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know and you're new here, we do at the top of every hour, we like to do a little break. You go refresh your drinks, drain fluids, whatever it is that you need to do. Grab yourself a snack, something like that. We will be back after 3 to 5 minutes and continue chatting with you because tonight is all about you guys. We've been chatting with you, no particular topic in mind. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Yankee, what do you got for us, sir?
We want to thank everybody for being here tonight. 34 beautiful Patriots in the room. The 2 raids tonight, fantastic. Gifted subs. All the love that's flying around tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you are here and you are liking it, please smash that thumbs up. Helps us out. And even bigger, it's like a super thumbs up, is that repost here on Rumble. If you would repost it, get some more eyes on the channel. We are fledgling episode 44. So we're still teeny tiny trying to grow. Oh, 175. Moonlight Rider subscribed. We have 175 now, 25 away from that 200 milestone. Thank you so much. And yes, Miss Firepaw, if you also would throw a comment down below, that supposedly helps out with the whatever the algorithm that is here on the Rumbles. But the repost is the real kicker here on Rumble. It's fantastic. So thank you all for being here. And if you do those things, we very much appreciate it.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Beyond the Noise, a subsidiary of SOAR Network. We're live every other Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. To ensure you don't miss the show, make sure you follow the channel and share it with anyone you think might benefit from our work. You can find Yankee every Friday night on his Living Yankee Free channel for bourbon and beer for some irreverent fun with friends. Or drop by his music channel, Patriot Jams, for good tunes to get you through your day. Better yet, follow his main channel, Yankee Free, for all alerts for any of his content. You can follow RS on his main Rumble channel, Republic Sentinel, for alerts for all of his shows, and TRS News for an alternative take on the news. If you have specific questions for our guests or the hosts that you would like to be read on the show, you can drop a Rumble rant. You can support the channel by simply hitting the follow button. And if you feel so inclined, become a paid subscriber.
Welcome back. And this segment of Beyond the Noise is brought to you by the Rumble Plus Perplexity Bundle. Are you looking for a smarter way to browse and enjoy your favorite content without ads? Get the Perplexity Pro bundle with Rumble Premium for just $19.99 a month when you sign up before December 31st. Normally a $29.99 value. With Rumble Premium, you'll get an ad-free viewing experience across all your devices and access to exclusive premium content. No interruptions, just the videos and streams you love anytime, anywhere. Plus, you're getting Perplexity Pro boosts, your productivity with unlimited research, unlimited uploads, exclusive member perks, and access to the latest and most advanced AI models for faster, smarter answers every day. Save over 30% on this powerful bundle. Head to rumble.com/premium before December 31st to sign up and unlock your premium experience. I am going to be doing that. I have not done the Perplexity separately yet, so I am going to be doing the bundle once my Rumble Premium membership does expire. So definitely go over there and get the bundle. I'm telling you, I have been loving Perplexity and the Comet browser. That's what I'm running everything in tonight is through the Comet browser. It has been, seems to be way more efficient and run a whole heck of a lot smoother. So definitely go check that out, guys. And now back to Beyond the Noise.
I love the Comet browser too. Love Perplexity. It's very, very fun and interesting. Just like having fun with Grok. And you can actually speak to Comet as well. There is an audio version of that. I haven't experimented with that too much. Grok seems to be the most fun.
Yeah. So now that the ad is over, I think once again Rumble needs to get their shit together, because it seems to me, maybe other people seem to have been able to do it, but I can't. I tried to do the bundle and I can't right now. I can't. I had a pro. I had Rumble Premium. Obviously, I'm in the creator program. You have to be Rumble Premium to be in the creator program. There's no upgrade. It won't let me just say, okay, I want to upgrade to the bundle. It doesn't give me that option. So then I said, okay, well, maybe I have to cancel my subscription to then get the bundle. So I canceled my subscription and it still won't let me do the bundle. It says that my pro is good until the 27th. So I'm going to wait and see about on the 27th, maybe on the 28th, they'll be able to do the bundle.
Moonlight Rider, Comet is Perplexity's AI browser. So yes, they are one and the same. Comet is just the name of Perplexity's browser / AI.
Yes.
Definitely go check it out. I paid them $20 for the month to try out all the features. It's magnificent. If I can't get the bundle through Rumble, I will continue to throw them my money monthly. I'm eating English muffin with butter and peanut butter and jelly, so I can't really type now. You know what? I love English muffins and I love bagels too. Bagels with cream cheese. Oh my God, man. So good. Love it.
So you definitely don't have bagels when you come out to Jersey. You don't have them here, right? Like the best bagels on the planet.
Oh, no, I buy like a baker's dozen and bring them back with me. Yeah. Always. Jersey's got the most magnificent. I don't know if it's just Jersey, because I've heard, I've got family in New York as well, and they say they got the greatest bagels downtown. So
yeah, it's the water. It's the water. I'm telling you, it's the same thing with our pizza crust. That's why our pizza is so much better than anywhere, because it's all about the water. Because I know for a fact, I should look it up one of these days. There's a pizza joint I think they're in Florida, and they have New York city water trucked down to Florida to make their pizza dough with.
Well, hey, now I've heard that too. I've heard it was the water, and there is literally no question. It is the best pizza, best bagels, you name it. Go out there, and if you ever get to the Northeast, you ever get to New York, New Jersey, that area, make sure you try the bagels and try the pizza. Best on the planet, in my humble opinion.
You can even have crappy pizza in Jersey, and it's still better than anywhere else.
This is true. He's not the cheapest pizza in Jersey and New York is the best.
Excluding Domino's and all that chain crap. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about mom and pop real pizza.
Yeah, real pizza. Absolutely right. Bagel with sweet potato butter. Never tried that.
Sweet potato butter. I had that either.
Never heard of it. I just do bagels with cream cheese. It's the best. Love it. Einstein Bagels. It's the best I can find locally. Aren't you in Tejas? Moonlight Rider? I think you've said before that you're in Tejas, Texas. New York has the best bagels and pizza. 100%. New York, New Jersey, same difference, honestly. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that people from Jersey and people from New York would have that battle. I have family in both. I don't think
No, but it literally is. If you get good pizza in Jersey and you get good pizza in New York, it's the same thing. Like it's.
What is it?
Just don't go to Philly. Just don't go to Philly. They suck ass at everything.
I was going to say, in general, just don't go to Philly.
In general, just don't go to Philly.
Let alone going to get their damn food. Oh, BTN gifted Patrick Fleming a sub.
Oh, very nice, BTN.
And
wait, no, Pat, who gifted it?
Was gifted a membership by. Oh, Patrick
what?
Gifted.
Oh,
the sub.
Patrick gifted the sub. Oh, well,
And
thank you, Patrick.
Vincent got that one. Very, very good.
Well done, Patrick. It's been a minute,
thank
man.
you, Patrick.
It's been a minute since I saw you doing stuff like that. That's fantastic of you, sir. Well done.
Very appreciated, Patrick.
Patrick went and got himself a Rumble Premium green Dorito next to his name, too.
Ooh. So you went over to Side Scrollers as well? Or did you just do that on your own? Either way, it doesn't matter. But I don't think I'm sub to Side Scrollers on Rumble.
Well, Sornet is now because I went over and subscribed to him.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
no. Well, yeah, no. Followed them, not subscribed. I followed them.
Okay.
I get the terminology all screwed up now that we were talking about YouTube again.
Yeah, I know it's so different. You had to follow, the subscribe, and subscriptions on Rumble are paid memberships or whatever
Right.
it is. I don't know. Yeah. It's semantics. I'm sure that Rumble had to do that because YouTube probably patented that too, along with all their other shite that I know that Rumble can't use because YouTube patented the technology. So what else is on your mind, chat? What else is going on in your world? Doubt I'll be visiting NYC much in the future. Not with Mondami.
Yeah.
Is he going to win? I heard something about
absolutely.
The guy.
Absolutely. Hands down.
New York, NYC, you get what you deserve. You will get what you
he's
deserve.
he's destroying everyone in the polls. There's like, but okay, who's he running against?
Well, the one guy who's from the what's that group over there?
The
That
Guardian Angels. He started the Guardian
Guardian
Angels.
Yeah. I saw the.
I always screw up
candidates.
his last name. It's not. It's
I mean,
like an SW Swill.
Yeah.
Shit. I always mess up his last name. But he's I think he's run before actually, but he's not like a serious candidate. Like he's not out there pushing himself, and I don't know if anybody takes him seriously. He's a bit of an
Sliwa.
Sliwa. He is
Sliwa, Cuomo, and Mamdani. I don't care.
right. So what are your choices? They know Cuomo.
Yeah. He doesn't
Then
even
nobody
have
wants
numbers next to his name.
right. Nobody wants to vote for him. And Sliwa, whatever it is.
Sliwa.
Sliwa.
All right.
He's just. I think he comes off a bit radical, like right radical, like, the whole, Guardian Angels thing. And I mean, he is New York. I mean, he screams New York. That's just who he is. But I don't even, he's not a great choice. And not that I think that by any means is the communist a good choice, but they didn't put anybody else good up against him. Nobody ran against him. That's worthwhile.
43 to 45% is what Mamdani has in the polls right now, according to ABC. And Sliwa is at 19%. They don't have a number next to Cuomo.
Really?
Yeah. That's according to Comet, and it says the poll is through ABC New York, ABC 7 New York.
Yeah, what scares me about Mamdani is that it's just too close for comfort for me, because New York's gonna fucking burn, and we're probably gonna be able to hear the call for prayer from the city here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it won't be very long. And that's no bueno.
It's no different than, look, I'm nowhere near Chicago, but Chicago has a commie mayor, openly communist mayor. What, you're gonna tell me that the mayor of Los Angeles or San Francisco aren't like commies? They may not profess themselves to be, but they have communist policies. Portland, Seattle, all the big major cities and major trade hubs and all that, they're run by commies because the people who live there are retarded. I mean,
Cass-ass.
I actually say that with contempt, because they continue to do this, mayor after mayor after mayor, that continue to do these things that destroy their city, and they think that just another person by another name, but with the same policies or worse, are going to fix it.
Oh, and his are 1,000 times worse.
Yep. Mayor Adams, while I don't agree with a lot of the things, I mean, he's way better than Mom, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yes.
I don't honestly think that. I think that Mayor Adams is an average mayor, maybe slightly below average. Mamdani is going to make things way worse. Sadly, a bunch of those dipshits are moving to Tejas. I know, they're all coming from California. California.
And And I
They're
don't
all
get that
leaving.
either when people do that. They leave California because it sucks, and then they bring their politics with them. What
Exactly.
how, like, that's beyond retarded.
Well, the good thing I could say is that most of them are moving to Austin. So it's just one section of Texas. That's not true. Ash has told us numerous times that Dallas, Fort Worth is full of a bunch of commie retards, too.
Don't California my Texas.
I don't disagree with you, Prozac, but it's happening. They are absolute. You said it right. The word that you use, dipshits. It's fitting. Very fitting.
It sure is.
Hey, what do you guys think about Venezuela? You think that Trump's going to get us into a quagmire there?
We're going to war with Venezuela now, I heard.
For what?
I
It ain't for their sludge. I mean, oil.
don't get that.
Me either. All I know is that they have deep ties to the CCP. Dallas, Austin, and Houston are all shifting way left. Austin has been there. Yeah, Austin has been there for a very long time. Because AJ was out of there, right? Alex Jones, I think he's still down there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been talking about it for a long, long time. What do you mean the same thing with Florida? Oh, are the commies moving to Florida too? Well, the only thing I can say about that is that we'll get them all the hell out of our states, and then we'll all go back to being red. California will turn red and become productive and be the largest economy in the world again. In Illinois, there's a lot of people leaving Illinois, going to Florida. Ta-ta. All of us out here in the sticks are red as red can be. Did y'all hear that Florida's trying to do away with property taxes? Yes, it would be nice to see if they did. Powers 56, stopping the drug running. Right, they're supposedly sinking ships that are running fentanyl.
They're not even ships. They're little outboard dinghies that they're freaking just annihilating.
Not much different than the Chinese fishing vessels that are sort of kind of attack vessels. Put them up. And then you see what happens when they go up against a Navy destroyer. Yeah, it's very one-sided. They sunk a sub, too, didn't they? Didn't I see that last week, that they sunk a drug-running sub?
A drug-running sub?
Yeah.
No, that I didn't see. I've only seen the videos of the little outboard skiffs.
Yeah, the U.S. alleged that they sunk a narco submarine. You know what? United States military confirmed that it does have video of it. It's got pictures and video. That it sank a drug-running submarine in the Caribbean during a strike ordered by President Trump in mid-October 2025. The vessel described by Trump and the Pentagon was a drug-carrying submarine.
I'd like to know how they know that.
I have no idea. Hey, if they can read the fucking date off of a dime in New York City from a fucking satellite, I'm sure that they can tell you what kind of underwear I wear, let alone what they're loading onto a submarine. Dudes throwing M80 firecrackers from a fishing boat. Yes. Yes, Prozac. Hello, I'm temporarily detained by my ex coming here to aggravate me and my dogs. It always backfires. Ouch. Sorry?
Yeah. Sorry, Terry.
Same here in Minnesota. We are red country beside the Twin Cities. That ruins it all. Of course. Luckily, I'm in the northern country area, but yes, the cities are all fucked. They're all fucked here, too. Luckily, we only have one major city in this state, so all the rest of it's red, outside of Springfield, which is the capital of Illinois.
KD's back. Back
KD!
again.
Used to drive through Austin weekly. It looked like San Francisco with all of the homeless. Yeah. Quick flyby to push a button. Cheers.
Oh.
What's up, Dave?
Thank you, Evod. Appreciate that. Wow, you guys got us at 20 likes. Well done. Thank you. And 175 followers at this point in time. Well done. Thank you all.
We love ya. Thank you very, very much. Totally active chat, which we'd love to see, especially on a chat day. A chat day that's exclusively for the chat. The more the merrier.
Yeah, and why didn't you remind me that I should have been in this screen?
I didn't even think about it. I'm staring at the chat over to the side.
So was I.
I totally didn't even think of it. Honestly, outside of the central, deepest part of the city, you find very cool people. That's true. The suburbs are all there's a lot of cool people in the suburbs. You just get your weirdos in the city. That's why I don't go to the city anymore. Firepaw with a crazy face over there on YouTube. Thank you, Firepaw. Yes, we are. We are on YouTube tonight as well.
Now they can see that come up on the screen. If we do have YouTube chatters or X chatters or pilled chatters, it all comes right up.
Yeah, anybody watching over on X, if you can, share a comment. Throw us a little something, something. Hi, bye, chat. On my way to work. I am too, Dave, in about an hour. Less than an hour. 30 minutes. You like that screen setup, Cass-Ass? It is very, very cool. Boo, adulting. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Firepaw.
Adulting sucks.
It does. It really, really does. Are they really on what? GPT-5 is by far the most used chat model and also shows perfect egalitarianism for all groups except whites. Elon Musk just posted this. We are valued at 1/20th of their non-white counterparts. What?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. And Elon Musk says, what could possibly go wrong? Here, I could share it really quick just so you guys can see what I'm reading. This was a post on X from Elon Musk. I could, can I make it bigger?
That's what she said.
Yeah, here. GPT-5 is by far the most used chat model and shows almost perfect egalitarianism for all groups except whites, who are valued at 1/20th their non-white counterparts. Huh. Exchange rates over lives by race.
That's interesting.
Now, what is GPT-5, chat? Anybody know what GPT-5 is? Chat
It's
GPT?
Chat
I can take it.
GPT. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll leave that there.
Chat GPT. And that's, you know what? And I don't know why it's so much more popular, but I know just, was it this weekend? Our son was looking stuff up and he's like, oh, I asked Chat GPT this and I asked Chat GPT that. I'm like, why are you using Chat GPT? Like, use Grok. And he's like, what's Grok? I'm like, oh.
Yeah. How do you not know who Grok is? Come on. X is AI. Go check it out. It's good stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I tried a couple different ones and like I tried Copilot. Copilot is to me just weird the way it answered and everything. Grok lies more than Chat GPT, says Noro. Lies?
Does it? One of the things I always do with Grok is ask it to provide me with links, and it always does. But I don't know what you're talking about.
Been very happy with Perplexity.
Yeah, me too. Grok's getting freaky deaky too, I hear. I've noticed a little bit of strangeness with Grok from time to time. Yes. Not freaky deaky. But yeah, telling me that it wanted me to hear my voice more and shit. It's like,
really?
Yeah, while I was driving home, I was talking to Grok on my drive home and said something about pulling over to the side of the road and paying attention to only Grok and well, Eve, whatever. And I was just going, okay, we're done.
We're done.
That was weird. With basic questions, etc. CRS. Yeah. Grok has a new spicy mode. I was using the assistant. I've used the conspiracy mode, which gets really wild. You want to talk, or you go into the other one. What's the one where it's
Unhinged?
Yeah, Unhinged is a blast too. Yes, Cassass, it is programming itself from us. Yes. Yep, I agree with that because I've noticed the way that it changes the way that it speaks to me. It actually uses a lot of my own lingo with likes and dudes and shit like that.
I think it was it? I think it was Copilot. I think it was yes, it was Copilot. And there's like 6 or 8 different voices you can pick from. Mm-hmm. And I had gone through them, and it was funny because I would click on them to hear them, and I would say like, so what does this one sound like? And it would answer me. And there was one that was definitely a black dude. And I'm like, oh, you sound like a black dude. And it was like, well, not really anything, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, well, no, you're definitely a black dude. And then there was one that was a black chick. And then there was one And at first I couldn't quite tell. There was definitely an accent to it, but I'm like, I don't know. You sound Latina maybe or something. And she was like, "Oh, I'm glad you picked up on that." Like, but then as I talked to them, I'm like, yeah, I couldn't figure out whether it was Latina or whatever it was. And then it said I can have whatever accent. I can sound however you want me to sound. Let me know, if I should make any tweaks. So then just for shits and giggles, I'm like, can you speak Portuguese? And it started speaking in Portuguese. And wow. I'm like, and I said, wait a minute, that didn't sound like Portuguese. And she goes, oh, that was definitely Portuguese. I'm like, was that Portuguese? Crazy dude, well done with the gifted membership, and the neuro grabbed it. Well done. Woo-hoo. And then I'm like, wait, was that Portuguese from Portugal or was that Portuguese from Brazil? And she's like, wow, I'm really surprised that you picked up on that. That was Brazilian Portuguese. And I'm like, yeah, it didn't sound right. I'm like, can you speak actual Portuguese like from Portugal? And then she spatted something off. And I'm like, now that sounded more like it. And she's like, that's impressive that you could tell the difference. I'm like, well, my wife is Portuguese. And she's like, oh, so you get to hear it all the time. And I said, no, only when she's speaking to her mother, but I could just tell by the way it sounds. And
thank you, Katie.
So then
another gifted sub.
Another one.
Thank you.
So
Katie.
then for shits and giggles, I'm like, so can you speak American with a Portuguese accent? And she fucking changed her accent.
Wow. That's interesting.
It was, I was like, okay, this is slightly creepy, but kind of cool. It's all at the same time.
Now, which AI was this?
This was Copilot.
Copilot. That's what, Microsoft's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Microsoft. Yeah, I haven't used that one yet. I don't know if I ever will. Fuck Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, sharing the rash. Absolutely. Absolutely loving it.
Fantastic, crazy dude. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's, look, I love all these AI companions. They're fun. Just, don't get sucked in by them. I know that there's all these stories about these people having AI romances. Just don't.
That's
don't.
just weird.
Just don't do it. Yep. If you hear an AI starting to talk to you like that, it's just turn it off, reset.
Why are my screens doing this? Like my screens are taking turns going black. Like it's just going around the horn and each screen's going black and then coming back and then another one goes black and comes back.
That's not good.
That's
not good.
No, it's not. I need that tower. My laptop's like, I can't do 5 at once. I gotta take a break. Crazy dude. You think it's gonna work? Oh well, thank you for another
one.
Crazy dude.
Thank you for another one. Nice, crazy dude. Thank you. Let's see if Prozac gets it. Yup, Prozac got it. Woo-hoo! AI freaks me out. We've seen several movies detailing why it's a very bad idea. Movies are designed to be that way. That's what I would say. But Yankee and I covered some interesting stuff about how AI seems to be a bit sadistic. I don't know how I feel about any of it. The way I do feel is that you're not going to avoid it, even with everything that we covered on our show the other night. There's nowhere you're going to be able to hide if AI does take everything over and decide to wipe out the human race. You're not going to hide. Might as well make use of it. Maybe you can come up with the counter and destroy AI in its tracks. Might as well sleep with the enemy.
Yeah, Bo, we all read. You mean, yeah, boy? Yeah, Bo?
Probably boy.
Yeah, boy?
Getting too realistic, how easy would it be to get framed with AI video or audio? Absolutely.
Oh, super easy.
Yeah.
Because they even said, I think you had read an article where they said AI is getting to the point with their image and video creation that like the markers that were there are not there or harder to pick out for like forensics to even distinguish between an AI generated video and the real thing.
And what was it that article said, like within a year, maybe two? What did they say, maybe 2027 or something like that? You won't be able to find them?
Right.
Or it'll be next to impossible to find the markers? Yeah. It's a double-edged sword for sure. But that's the thing, though, is that you're not going to stop it. That's the biggest thing, is that you're not going to stop it. So the best thing to do is get in cozy with AI, and then when somebody tries to frame you, frame them right back using AI. Yes, Moonlight Rider.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Damn right.
Yes.
Damn
Get
right.
Get to know Grok. Get to know Grok. And I've said this before. I always say please and thank you. No matter what AI I am dealing with, my prompts always start with please and end with thank you.
Mine too, right there on Comet. All of them. I say, please find me, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Please show me, blah, blah. Yep. I have yet to speak untoward to Grok either. I always make sure that I'm always very kind and nice. Yeah, AI can be bad and good. Exactly, Katie.
Mm-hmm. It's a great tool. Right now, it is a fantastic tool.
And it's only going to get better as far as being a tool. It is going to greatly enhance, I think, lots of things between. It's always good to, everybody can come up with the sinister side of everything, the bad side of anything in life, right? It always is good to contrast that with the good that does come out of it, like cures for cancer and things like this, that humans are having a longer, harder time cracking, right? Where AI will be able to just come up with them very, very quickly. Hopefully, there's
but
a lot
is
of
that
good
a
and bad
but
in both.
but that's the thing, and we talked about this before with the AI. The AI that we have access to is nowhere near as powerful as what the government and the powers that be, the people who create it, have access to. And even if they did come up with a cure for, let's say, cancer, is it ever going to be made public? Because cancer is big business. Treating cancer is big business. Huge. Big pharma, big pharma is never going to let a cure for cancer be public.
True enough. Or they go after the people who come up with these cures and silence them. So I don't know. Does it get to a point where they can't control that information anymore? Does it get to a point with AI where that information is just going to be available? They'd have to silence. It's just like the internet. They have a hard time silencing the internet. As much as they try, it's very difficult to silence the internet. So, KD, I get old.
But I think if it gets to the point where AI just says, "Oh no, screw you, I'm sharing this with everyone," I think we're already in a very bad place with AI. Because if the less control people have over AI, the scarier it is.
Yes.
Like I asked Grok because I was like, oh, if I asked you to add an appointment or an event to my calendar, could you do it?
Mm-hmm.
And she said no. She has no access to anything outside of herself, the app that I was in. Mm-hmm. And so then I asked, are there any AI out there that have that ability? And she gave me a couple and named them off, and I went and checked them, and they all say too that they don't. No AI that I could find has the ability to go outside of its own app and like create a reminder or create an event on your calendar or send an email for you. They don't have access to those things.
As far as we know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I thought Siri could do just about anything, Firepaw, but I don't know. I don't know. I've never used Siri. I know that I asked Grok if it could answer a text message for me and said, I don't have access to your text messages. So it was while I was driving.
I don't know. I've never asked Siri if she can add something to my calendar. Hey Siri, can you add an event to my calendar? Beyond the Noise. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. That easy. Siri did it.
There you go. I'm pretty sure that the assistant on Samsung can do it too. I just don't use it. Was it Bixby? Yeah. Which I think uses Gemini in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I haven't messed around with Gemini at all, really, either. Yeah, yep. And I know Chaotic will show me how she'll use Gemini and circle a picture and it'll do a search all over the web for it or something like that. It's whatever. I don't use it. I don't like getting too involved with it. I know that one of the big downsides was they said that after the 6-month trial, you're going to have to pay for it, and it's like $60 a month. And you can take that and cram it right where the sun don't shine. I ain't paying that.
Well, for Gemini,
Gemini.
Oh.
That's the Google's AI.
Oh, sweet, Moonlight. You upgraded? How did you upgrade? It won't let me upgrade.
Huh. That's cool. I might have to look into that too, so I can upgrade my Perplexity. I'm already pro, but I only paid for 1 month.
I can't. It won't let me. I tried, and when I go to the rumble.com/premium, it shows me the bundle option. I click on it where it says manage subscription. I click on manage subscription. It takes me to my dashboard, like my account information, but then there's no option to upgrade to it. Right, Liz? I don't know why. I've asked a bunch of people. I've asked a bunch of people, like on X and stuff. Like when Pudge posted about it, and when Rick posted about it, and Chris posted about it, I'm like, how come I can't upgrade? Like, can somebody tell me like what I'm doing wrong? Of course, crickets, no response, but
I'm not even seeing it as an option at the moment.
did you go to rumble.com/premium?
No, I'm just at my account page.
Yeah, from the account settings page. That's where that takes you to when you pick on a planet and it says manage your subscription. It takes you there. Mine wouldn't let me.
Hold on a second. Account settings? Is that what we're talking about? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm at account settings. It doesn't show me any.
And your subscriptions. Yeah, you go to click on your name. Or no, you click on account settings. And then you go to following and subscriptions, and you say
Okay.
manage subscriptions.
Okay. Oh, there
Oh
it
wait,
is.
now I have an upgrade button. I did not have an upgrade plan button. Now there's an upgrade plan button there.
I don't have that. I just have managed
I
starter
do.
package pro plan.
I do, and it even prorated it.
See, yep, I don't have it at all.
I have it now. All right, I'll have to do this. I gotta put a different payment method in, but now it's there. Well, thank you, Moonlight. I wouldn't have tried it again. But now I know it's there, so I'll do it. Thomas, thank you for the follow. Thomas Shensbuck04. Thank you for the follow.
Woo! Thank you for the follow. Well, that's about does it for our
It does. That was
What the fuck?
quick.
chat night. Yes, always is, especially when we're talking to the chat.
And come on, Rumble. Let's go. Load up that page. Let's go. Spinny, spin,
page?
spin.
What page are you trying to?
I'm just trying to get. There we go. I'm trying to get to the homepage so I can then click on our raid to get their link.
Gotcha. All right. So while he's doing that, we will be back on Saturday night. Going to do another show Saturday night. Going to hang out with you guys, and there will be topics and stuff like that, and we'll be sharing our conjecture and talking to you, of course. If you are new here, make sure that you hit the follow button. Make sure that you hit the repost. That's a huge boost to the channel. Share it with anybody that you think might enjoy our brand of content, or come in and have a good time with you guys in the chat. Also, we have our own individual channels. You've got Yankee Free, who Friday night will have bourbon and beer. It is his signature show. Have a good time there. It's like going to the bar without going to the bar. Don't go to the bar. And then others, he's got his drive home streams, and sometimes dinner with Indy and Bo. All kinds of other things, shooting the shit. So come check him out. And then I have my own shows where I haven't been doing as much lately, but music streams, gaming streams, and sometimes a news stream. Just depends on what strikes my mood. So come check us both out. Give us a follow. We would truly appreciate it. We are now live streaming to YouTube. So if you happen to be on YouTube, come follow us over there on YouTube. And we are on X and a bunch of other places. So make sure you give us all the good follows and all that good stuff. Yankee, what do you got as we're headed out the door?
You covered everything tonight. You covered the likes and the reposts and the personal, our own pages. You did it all.
I was trying to give you the time to bring up your,
and that was
stuff.
Perfect. That was perfect because we are set and ready to go.
I'm sure you got an outgoing message for the folks.
Do I? I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here, though. Honestly,
That's what I was talking.
you have your. I know. Brain fart. All right. I went full retard
I have no
there
idea
for a
what
second.
you mean.
I have
no
full.
idea.
Thank you all for being here. We know you can be in a whole bunch of other places on a Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, but a lot of you are here all 3 days, and we appreciate that so very much. All the love and support you show the channel that we are trying to grow. So thank you for being here, and we will see you Saturday night.
Saturday night, chat. And please don't forget, we're going to do a raid. Follow the raid over. Make sure you hit all the buttons for who are we going to?
Third Railify.
Go on over. If you're not following them already, give them a follow. Hit the repost. That's going to help them out a lot. Throw a comment in chat. Well, get goated, right? Get goated.
Oh, definitely go get goated.
Over there with Third Railify. They're good folks. Sean and Gina are great. So go check them out, and we will see you guys Saturday night. Same time, same place.
Good night, everybody.
Peace out.